everyone, welcome to the final episode of Eurosis. Today I'm going to be tier rating all of the songs from Eurovision 2022, and I have never tier rated anything, but I'm very excited for this. I think this is actually a great system to rate Eurovision songs, and also this will be a great way for me to summarize my review videos and to give you sort of the final score for how I feel about these songs. So yeah, I will explain to you first what the categories are, because I think that they do need a little bit of an explanation. So the first tier is the S tier, which, as you can see, I labeled Love, 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 so I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, these are songs that I immediately loved and I still love now, and I think that I will remember them for years to come as standouts from this year. Then we have the A tier, which, as you can see, I labeled Not Bad / Grew on Me. So songs that I didn't maybe immediately love, but I quite liked immediately. Or songs that I was sort of like, I don't know, but they really grew on me and I really like them now. Next we have the B tier, so meh. I think that's, again, pretty self-explanatory. Again, I don't think that these are songs that are bad. It's just songs that I'm not super into. Now, the next tier, the C tier, does require quite a bit of explanation. So as you can see, it says songs that can go F themselves. Now, what does that mean? I think that actually every Eurovision fan has songs that fall into this category every year. So this is specifically songs that normally I would maybe place in the A tier, or, you know, somewhere between the A and B tier, or maybe the B tier. But later it turns out that for some reason, everybody's crazy about these songs. And I go like, what? Like, I mean, it's fine, but I don't think it's that good. And people like are literally saying it should win or it should be in the top 3. And you go like, and internally you feel this just disagreement. You go like, no, that would not be right. This song cannot win. Like, it's okay, but it's not a masterpiece. But other people go gaga over it. And you start to hate the song, not because it's a bad song, but because other people like it too much, more than you think the song deserves to be liked. And the last one, D, that's immediate skip on Spotify. Just songs that don't do anything for me. I don't like them. This year, I don't feel like there's any song that is straight up awful. But there are some songs that I just don't like. So without much further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so we have songs here in the alphabetical order. So first up is Boys Do Cry from Switzerland. And this one goes into D tier. It's just not a song that I like. It's too slow. It's a little bit too boring. Breathe. That's Montenegro this year. So unfortunately, this one also goes into the D tier. Again, I usually love Balkan ballads, but this one just feels like not very cohesive. There are a lot of people who love this song, but not enough that it would make me put it in the C tier. So next up is Brividi, representing Italy. And this will be controversial, but it goes in the C tier. So why should it go fuck itself? Well, because, again, I'm okay with the song. I have to say this, though. I really do like Blanco's and Mahmoud's voices together. Because there's a lot of duets out there when, you know, the singers sound almost the same. They sound sometimes like the Pussycat Dolls song, where it's just Nicole's voice recorded over and over again and then put one on top of the other. But I'm not like super into that melody. I feel like the music is not particularly interesting or very groundbreaking. It kind of reminds me of Diodato and his 2020 entry, which I wasn't a fan of. And it had the same issue for me. Like, it wasn't interesting. It wasn't groundbreaking. Some people just really like these kind of like very classical sort of songs. I don't. I thought that Soldi was a masterpiece and it should have won. I wish that Mahmoud had won that year. This year, though, I don't want him to win, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Yeah, I really love him as an artist in general. I like a lot of his songs, but yeah, exactly. He's got a lot of songs that are just way better than Brividi, in my opinion. Okay, Circles next, representing North Macedonia. So this one I'm a little bit conflicted about because it's sort of between B and A for me. But I gotta say, I do like the melody of the chorus quite a lot. I do like the lyrics and I do sing along whenever this song comes on. And first time I heard it, I was like, whatever. But then when I heard it more, I liked it more and more each time that I listened to it. So I guess I will have to put it in the A tier, actually. Okay, De Diepte, representing the Netherlands. Okay, this one definitely goes in the S tier. The moment I heard this song, I thought it was really great, and I thought that it will be a standout this year, and I think that it is. Now, Die Together, representing Greece. This one I'm a little bit conflicted about as well, because I kind of love it now, and I am tempted to put it in the S tier, but I gotta be consistent, and I have to say the first time that I heard it, I wasn't wowed. Disco. Okay, this one, I will have to put it in the B tier. Disco represents Slovenia, of course. So I like that it has a retro feel. It is quite charming, but I don't like it enough to put it in the A tier, unfortunately. Okay, next up, Eat Your Salad, representing Latvia. Okay, this one I'll have to put in the D tier. It does sound like Eurovision from 20 years ago. It's retro, but not in a very good way. It sounds very cheesy. I guess it was supposed to be campy, right? Like, this was all on purpose. But all in all, it just doesn't make it a very appealing package to me, unfortunately. Okay, Ella, representing Cyprus. So this one is somewhere between S and A for me, honestly. I did like it the moment that I heard it, actually. It's a good, solid song, but I don't like love it. I don't listen to it on repeat, for instance. So I guess unfortunately I have to put it in the A tier. So next we have Fade to Black, representing Azerbaijan. So this one unfortunately goes in the B tier. I mentioned that in my review video. I feel like this song could have been a lot better if it was just tweaked a little bit. I do like his timbre, but overall it's just like, it's very meh. Okay, Fulen. That one definitely goes in the S tier. I loved it the moment that I heard it. It has all the things that I love. It's like electronic music mixed with, you know, folk music. I mean, two things that I love. And I love the two of them together as well. Okay, Give That Wolf a Banana. Wow. Well, this is sort of like what happened to me with that song is sort of the opposite of growing on me. I kind of like it less now. It's this kind of a earworm that you listen to on repeat for a while and then you get so sick and bored of it that you can't listen to it anymore. 2 months ago, I would have definitely put it in the S tier. Now I have to put it in the A tier. Give That Wolf a Banana, representing Norway, of course. Okay, next up is Guilty Pleasure from Croatia. This one is meh at best. Somewhere between D and B, honestly. I guess I'll have to put it in the D category because actually sometimes I want to give this a chance. Sometimes when it comes on, I go like, you know what, maybe I'll listen to it. And then I listen for like 20 seconds and I go like, no. So, next up on our list is Halo, representing Austria. And this one unfortunately goes in the C tier for me. Halo also is slightly overrated among the Eurovision fans, and that annoys the shit out of me. Next up, also, I think that this is going to be controversial, but Hold Me Closer can also go fuck itself. Hold Me Closer, of course, representing Sweden. It's not a bad song, honestly. I would put it in the A tier even, but it's just, I don't understand why people love it that much. I feel like Die Together is a much better song, honestly. The Eurovision fans, though, seem to like really be into it. I think that it won the OGAE vote. Fortunately, they usually don't get the results right, so that makes me hopeful. Speaking of hope, the next song on the list we have is Hope representing Estonia, and I really like this one, but I feel like it deserves to be in the B tier a little bit because I keep forgetting about this song, that this song even exists, you know? So, but I do like it. I don't know. Nunia. Okay. What do you think? Okay. I'm afraid I'll have to put it in the B tier. It almost made the cut, but unfortunately, no. I guess, like, it's funny because, like, I liked it way better when I first heard it than, for example, Circles. But Circles, I don't forget. Next up is I Am What I Am, representing Malta. So this is an immediate skip for me. Well, although this is a much better song than her previous one that I don't even remember how it went or what the title was, nothing. In Corpore Sano, representing Serbia. Of course, this goes in the S tier, come on. I mean, I loved it the moment that I heard it. It's very interesting. I think that I also realized that it actually reminds me a lot of Polish alt pop, you know? For example, this especially sounded to me like something that Julia Marcel might have written. Okay, I Am. Now, I was very sort of meh about it when I first heard it, but I did think that it had the potential to grow on me, and it did. I actually quite like it now, but on the other hand, I also don't listen to it a lot. I don't feel like it deserves completely to be in the A tier, but it does feel a bit too good to be in the B tier. But you know what? I also keep forgetting that it's in the contest. So, you know, if I put Estonia in the B tier, then I guess Israel also must go there. I'm sorry. Okay, Intention, representing Bulgaria. Unfortunately, this one goes in the D tier. Really, definitely, it's the worst out of all of the rock songs that we have this year, which is quite unfortunate. Okay, Jezebel, representing Finland. At first, I didn't know whether I really liked the melody of the chorus, but it really, really grew on me, and I actually really like it now, so I will have to put it in the A tier. Okay, Lights Off, representing Czech Republic. Well, this is easy. They go in the S tier. Absolutely. I mean, I loved it the moment that I heard it. I love the lyrics of the song. I love the melody and the chorus. I love everything about this. It just has such a cool sound to it. Okay, the next one is Yamama, and of course this one also goes in the S tier. I loved it the moment that I heard it. It's just super fun. Yamame, of course, representing Romania. Now, Meth Hekkandi Sol, representing Iceland. I'm, again, a little bit conflicted about this. When I first heard it, I thought like, oh my god, it's such a nice song. But I don't really find myself listening to it a lot. I don't put it on a lot. And I also kind of keep forgetting that it exists, which does make me want to put it in the B tier. Okay, I will put it in the B tier for now. Okay, Lock Me In, representing Georgia. So this one goes in the B tier, definitely. Like, I don't hate it, so I don't always skip it when I listen to it on Spotify. Okay, Miss You, representing Belgium. So I actually, when I first reviewed it, I was very, very positive about it. But right now, again, I kind of keep forgetting that this song exists. It's very radio friendly, but again, I guess the impact is just not there. It's not as impactful because I keep forgetting about it. So I guess I'll have to put it in the B tier, unfortunately. Okay, Not the Same, representing Australia. I guess I'll put it in the B tier. Honestly, it's not a bad song. It's very well sung, but I just find the chorus so boring. Like, it's the same line repeated over and over again, and I wish that he had put in a little bit more effort into writing an actual chorus with some, like, actual, like lyrics there. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, of course, the same line repeated over and over again works. I think it does for Yamama, but that's a different thing because it's a dance song. So next up on our list is River. I didn't actually want to do that one because it's representing Poland, my country, so I feel like it cannot be completely objective. I am going to do my best to give like an unbiased opinion. I didn't love it the first time I heard it, so I cannot put it in the S tier, honestly. So it did grow on me a lot, so I guess it belongs in the A tier. Okay, next up we have Rockstars representing Germany. So this one, unfortunately, I'll have to put in the D tier. I don't like this song. I didn't like it the first time I heard it very much. It's just not my kind of thing, and yeah, no, I'm not a fan. Okay, next, Saudade, Saudade, representing Portugal. So I loved it the first time I heard it. I would have to put it in the S tier. I think like out of all of these ones, I listen to Saudade probably the least. I do have to be in a particular mood to listen to this song. It is still a masterpiece, I think. Okay, next we have Secret. So, you know what? I liked it the first time I heard it, but I wouldn't say that I love it. It is good though. I guess I'll have to put it in the A tier. Sentimentai. Yeah, it's a very unusual song, honestly. It's, to me, a bit similar to Disco in that way, that it has some sort of charm to it, and it has that retro vibe, but it's not good enough to put it in the A tier. Okay, wow, Slow Mo, representing, of course, Spain. So, it is a very overhyped song, so, you know, you might think that I would put it in the C tier, but no, even if it won, I wouldn't be mad, you know, even though it's not my favorite. It does have a very nice drop. It is a very, it's a good dance song. Yeah, it's gonna go in the A tier for me. Okay, next we have Snap, representing Armenia. I don't like it that much, but I don't immediately skip it. You know, it's fine. I can tolerate it. Wow, Spaceman. I kind of almost want to put it in the C tier because a lot of people like seem obsessed with it, and I really don't like it that much. I don't think it's that great. I am not as mad about it though. Now I guess I'll put it in the B tier. Okay, now Stefania by Kalush, representing Ukraine. It's not bad. There are moments of it that I really like. I quite like the chorus. I definitely like this flute thingy. I don't know what it is. It is some sort of a wind instrument, right, that they're playing there. Kalush, his rap, I'm not a super huge fan of. It's not bad, but do I like it that much? I guess not. I will have to put it in the B tier. Wow, okay, Stripper, representing San Marino. I don't listen to that song almost at all. I'm not mad about it. I will put it in the meh category because it is like that. It is quite meh. That's Rich, Ireland. Unfortunately, I will have to put it in the B tier as well. It is clearly inspired by The Gossip, and I really love their music. I do sing along when it comes on, I guess, but I wouldn't put it necessarily in the A tier. But I definitely like it a lot better than the previous 3 entries from Ireland. Okay, Denmark, the show. This one, unfortunately, is in the D category for me. When I first heard it, I was sort of like, maybe I can get into it, but no, I didn't. It didn't grow on me, so unfortunately, it is what it is. I mean, like, I'm not into this song at all. Okay, Trenetur. That one is, oh, this one is tough. I mean, it's quite annoying, but there's something charming about it. It's just so weird. Trenuletul. Oh, sorry. I was always reading it as Trenetul. Is this correct? Trenuletul. I've been reading this wrong the whole time. Anyways, where would I put it? It's not necessarily an immediate skip for me. I usually skip it, but not always. No, I'll have to put it in the D category. So I cannot put it in the meh, because meh is sort of like, I don't really have any strong feelings about it. I think that Trenuletul does give you strong feelings. Okay, so what do you think about my rating? You're probably disagreeing about a lot of things, I imagine. And sure, we can talk about this in the comments. But I'm a living person with feelings, so please be respectful. Do you have any songs that are in the C tier for you? Do you have any songs that you would say can go fuck themselves this year or some other years at the Eurovision Song Contest? I feel like everyone has these kind of songs. So yeah, would you agree with my top S tier, or would you put completely different songs there? So thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you for joining me for this season of Eurosis. And let's have a great Eurovision Song Contest. How about that? I will definitely link my Instagram account down in the description of this video. And if you want, you can join me on my live stream reacting to the results of the semifinals. I'll probably do also the same for the grand final, but I'm not 100% sure about that one. So yes, thank you again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!